welcome to my channel and thank you so much for clicking on this video. Today I will be making my dream board. I am super late on this. I should have made this video back in January at the beginning of the year, but I didn't end up doing that, but I still really want to make one for this year. Even though it's April, we're going to do it anyway. So I'll just be going through the process of putting things on my board and letting you all know what each of the things are as I put them on. So I hope you enjoy this video. I hope it inspires you to make your own dream board. I'm personally making one for myself finally because I have a lot of goals that I really do want to achieve this year, and I have heard that making a dream board is very beneficial for that because it all has to do with the law of attraction, seeing something on a board every day that reminds you, oh, that's a goal that I need to continue to pursue. I don't know if I believe in that stuff, but I'm willing to try it out since it seems to be working for so many people. So I'm going to try it out for myself. So why don't we just get right into making the board. So here I have my board, and something I did before actually putting everything on is I took colored construction paper and put each paper at all the corners of the board just to give it more color because I didn't want an all white board. I wanted to break it up with some color. So I actually really like how it turned out. It gave it a much needed pop of color. And while I'm putting the paper on the board, I should take this time to say, because I did not say it in my introduction, this is my very first dream board. I've never made one before. I did some research on how to make one. I looked up videos on YouTube of other people making their boards just to get some inspiration and to figure out how everyone else did it, and that helped a lot. But yes, this was pretty much a completely new experience for me. Before gluing all the things onto the board, I rearranged them in the places I wanted them to go first, just in case I figured out later that I didn't want a specific thing in a specific place on the board. I wanted to be able to change it and put it somewhere else if that happened, and gluing it down and then having to take it off would just be a complete mess. So I thought it'd be best if I were just to rearrange everything first before gluing them on. So that is what I am doing now. I actually had to take some pictures out of the board that I had printed because they just wouldn't fit. One thing I didn't do and I should have done is properly size each of the prints so that everything would fit on the board, but I didn't really do that. But everything still worked out in the end. I just kept in the major things that I wanted to be on the board and just took out the things that would have been nice to have there but didn't really need to be. As I glue each thing down, I'll let you know what they all mean and just talk about them a little. This first section I am working on is my trip to California section that I am hoping to make by the end of the year. I am from California. I was born and raised there, so I am very familiar with the state. I lived there for 23 years, but I do want to visit because I do want to see my dad and my brother, and they live over there, and I want to visit them at least once this year. So my goal is to make it over there this year. Now, with the virus that is going on right now, traveling is very difficult, so that's why I'm hoping to make it there by at least the end of the year, hopefully when this all blows over, and I can finally go over there and visit. I was supposed to go in March, but then the virus hit and I was not able to make it. So I was really sad I wasn't able to go, but I think I definitely will be able to do it once this year at least. As you probably know, I'm sure you know because this is the site we're on, I am a YouTuber, so I put down the YouTube play button there, and this is going right next to my YouTube related goals. Also including the big 2020 sign in that section, since that is the year we're in and it's the year I want to associate this board to, since these are all my 2020 goals. Then I have my YouTube username for my anime and book related channel, and this is something I saw on a lot of YouTubers' dream board videos where they'll put the username of their channel as well as edit the amount of subscribers they would like to have by the end of the year in it. So that is what I did, and for my other channel I put 5k subscribers. On that one I am at around 2,000 right now, which is awesome. So at this rate I think I'll be able to hit 5k by the end of the year, and that would be so cool. I don't have a goal for this channel specifically since I'm pretty much just starting it out again, so I don't quite know how it's going to do. So I'm just not going to have any real big goals for this channel yet. I'm just gonna have fun with it and upload whatever I want, but no subscriber count goal for this one. Maybe next year. And by my YouTube stuff, I put a Canon camera since I do want to get an actual camera this year. Right now I'm using my phone, which is fine to film on, but I really would like to have a camera for better quality videos that look more pleasing. So I am actively saving up for one right now, and hopefully it'll be here soon. Now going into my Instagram related goals. So I have the Instagram logo there that I just slapped on the board, and right next to it I have a 1000 sign illustration there, since my goal is to reach 1000 followers by the end of the year. So I hope that happens. You should definitely follow my Instagram if you want to keep up with me, because I will be posting a lot of videos relating to this channel, and also I plan to do some makeup related stuff over there really soon. I've had that account for years. That is my personal account, but I have not used it in a long time, so I really want to start it back up again. And I specifically want to use my Instagram this year for promoting my makeup artistry, since that's something I want to get into. So that's the reason why I want to do some makeup look inspired pictures over there, as well as tutorials, which I want to get started on really soon. It's definitely going to happen this year. This is something I was really excited to put on my board. So my family and I have been talking about building houses for ourselves. We got a deal where we're able to do that really soon. So I put my little dream home on the board, so I get to build a tiny house for myself at some point in the near future, which I am so excited for. I never thought I'd be able to design my own house. I am really looking forward to it. Not quite sure if it's going to happen this year or if it's going to happen more next year, but I put it on the board just in case it does happen this year. So my little dream tiny house on my board is my reminder to myself to start looking into that, looking into ways I want to design my own house, pretty much by just looking at pictures on Pinterest of home decor and stuff like that. And I am very much looking forward to planning out my own little house. Never thought I'd ever get a chance to do that before. And then I'm putting down a quote that says, "I can and I will, watch me," which is so cheesy, but so true. I want to complete these goals no matter what anyone has to say about them. Even if they don't believe me, I want to pursue them anyway. So I really like that quote because it really represents how I feel about that. And I put another quote here that says, "The smallest step in the right direction can lead to the biggest step of your life," which is another quote that I find to be so true. Even the littlest step I found can really impact your future. Just the tiniest little thing. Even the things that don't matter much to you, they can lead to something great. So I wanted to put that there for that little reminder. So I am a writer, and one thing I want to do for the rest of the year is to write more, and specifically I want to start planning out my own story. I've had this story idea for probably almost 10 years now, and I just need to make it happen now. It's been way too long. I keep putting it off. It's about time it's happened already. So one thing I want to do this year is plan it out, and since this is a story that I want to convert into a graphic novel, hopefully in the near future. Since this is a story that I would like to turn into a graphic novel format, I also looked up artwork that resembled how I wanted my characters to look. So I also put those on there, and if I can find the original artists to both of these pieces, I will be sure to name them in the description box. Hopefully I can, because I don't just want to put their art on my board without crediting them in a video. That would be super weird. But I just found these random ones and stuck them on there. So now I can get a sense of what I want my characters to look like, since they're on my board every day. So I'm always reminded of that. Now going into my weight loss section, one thing I want to start up again is dieting and trying to lose weight and also get more healthy. So first in this section, I'm placing down types of dresses that I would like to see myself in that normally would not be flattering on me, but if I were to lose weight, then they would be. I specifically specifically thought these would be a great thing to look at every day, just so I can picture myself in these types of dresses and how amazing that would be. Specifically the long dress here, just because it is so freaking gorgeous. It's another one I found on Pinterest that, oh my gosh, if I could like find it anywhere, then I definitely want to get it. I don't know where I would wear it to, but it is so freaking gorgeous. And I also put a dress that is more form-fitting, since typically I cannot pull a form-fitting dress off at all because those dresses are so unflattering on me. You can see all my lumps and bumps. It just doesn't work out. So I really want to make it to where I lose enough weight to be able to actually wear a dress like that, where I can feel completely comfortable in it. Next, I have a 75-pound dumbbell here, which no, I never plan to use a dumbbell that is that heavy. I think I would die. The reason it's a 75-pound one is because I want to lose 75 pounds by the end of the year, because if I want to reach my goal weight by the end of the year, I need to lose about 75 pounds, which is a lot. That's a little intimidating because that is a huge number and amount to lose, but I definitely want to try if I am to make it to my goal weight for the end of this year. Then I put a stick figure that is walking right there because I want to make it a habit to walk every day. Walking is something I used to do all the time, but I just dropped it out of nowhere, which I don't understand why, because I really enjoy walking so much. I want to start that back up again, so that is my little reminder to get back on walking and get off my butt for at least an hour. Just walk for a little while because it is so good for you. It's really good to stretch out those limbs once in a while. Then I put the water emoji here because I do need to drink water daily. I already do drink water, but I do not drink enough of it. My goal is to drink a gallon of water every day, so I put that on there just to remind myself to continue to drink a gallon of water every day. I have two weight loss related quotes that I included on my board. So the first one says, "Eat like you love yourself." This is such a simple quote, but I absolutely love it because if you love your body, you want to nourish it with foods that are good for you. So the deep meaning behind this one is just to eat the right foods because you love your body, so you want your body to be healthy. The next thing I have is a very major important thing that I wanted to include on this board, and it is a pile of money and gold. Which, X-nay on the gold, I don't really need gold, but one thing I do need is a stable income. It's something I haven't had in a really, really long time, probably ever actually. So that's something I really want to happen this year. So I need to get a job. The money illustration there is also a reminder to myself to start looking for jobs, which good thing is that's something that's already kind of started to happen. I do have a little job that I have going on right now that's going to bring me some income, so I'm super happy about that. I just got the news on that today actually, so that's something on my board that has actually already happened. Like, something has already happened. I think this is proof that dream boards work, guys. Already, I'm starting to believe it now. Then I am gluing down two original art pieces that I have done, and these mean that I want to draw every day, draw something every day. I really want to keep up with my art habit. I don't draw every day, and it's something I need to do if I want to get better at art. So these are here to remind me to continue to draw every day, whether it's a little doodle or a full-blown masterpiece. Just do it every day, and hopefully by doing that, I will be able to master my art more. This is the one print that kept flying off my dream board, so I don't know if that's saying something. Like, my dream board really does not want me to get a cat, I guess. It's like the print was like, nope, you ain't getting a cat this year. I am leaving this board. I don't know, I just thought that was funny. So the reason I have a cat here is because, like I said, I really want to get a cat this year, specifically a black cat. That's why this is a black cat. I have always had cats since I was young. I've always had a cat with me, but this has been the longest time that I've went without a cat since I've moved to Texas. So it's been really hard not having one because cats really help me with my anxiety. They help me calm down. They're just so calming to have around, and just for some reason when I have a cat with me, I just feel so calm. They're so therapeutic to me. So not having one has been a little tough, but I really want to get one this year and I think it's going to happen. I just need to, like I've said before, have more of an income so I'd be able to take care of it. So that's the only thing holding me back. But once I have that, I am for sure getting myself a kitty this year. Also in my art section, I have a digital art monitor here, which I actually just purchased this monitor. I just have to receive it in the mail. I have not received it yet, but I am anxiously awaiting for it. I put that there because I really want to get into digital art really soon. Right now I'm only doing traditional art with just pen, pencils, and colored pencils, that's it. But I really want to try my hand at digital art. It's something I've tried before, but it's really hard, so I just need to practice it more. I'm just not used to it. So I'm really going to try to get myself more used to digital art this year and try an art medium that I have only tried a few times before. That concludes putting everything on my dream board, and here is the finished project. I absolutely love it. I did not expect to love it as much as this. Before making it, I didn't think it would be really exciting. I thought it was going to be really minimalistic, but I actually love how it turned out. It's something that I would be totally fine with looking at every day. Everything is so clear to me. All the points and prints that I made on it really stand out and are really influencing me already. So I do think trying out this make my first dream board experiment really did pay off. We are done. I actually really like it. It turned out better than I thought it was going to be. Like, I thought it was going to be so minimalistic for some reason, just because I was not planning to add, any doodles to it or stickers or anything like that, because lazy. But it actually doesn't look that bad. Everything looks really cool just collected in one board, like all the things I want to do and all the goals I have. Like, it's just so cool to look at. So I am really glad I tried this out. I am going to put it up in my room. I think I'm just going to put it right in front of my bed so I can see it every day. And hopefully it'll be really inspiring for me to actually get this stuff done and like work towards them. So yeah. I can't stop looking at it. It's so pretty. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope it inspired you to make your own board, because I can for sure say that it is really fun to do. That was like a really relaxing process, just putting everything on the board. So I would recommend to do it if you haven't yet. Even though it's almost the middle of the year, it's never too late to start, because take it from me, I started 4 months into the year, so I'm sure it's fine. You can still try to manifest these goals even though it's almost the middle of 2020. If you did like this video, be sure to stick around, like, and subscribe. I'd really love to have you here. This is technically my first video on this channel, even though I've been on it before. I've done covers before, but I have not been around since 2018, so this is basically starting over for me. And for this channel, I do want to do goal type videos, also some lifestyle stuff and some makeup stuff as well. So basically a lot of typical YouTube videos, but I'm hoping to add my own spin to them, so those will be coming. I'm going to try to upload at least twice a week, so be sure to stick around if you want to see stuff like that. And I also have another channel where I talk about anime and books, so if you want to check that out, I'll leave a link in the description to that. That is where I am primarily at. But I also want to maintain this channel because there's a lot of videos I want to make that have to do with lifestyle and makeup that just don't fit an anime type of channel, so that's why I want to put them over here, because I do really want to make those types of videos. I think they would be super fun. Again, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you in my next one. I'll see you really soon. Bye.